Ancient they are not officially in Starlink aiding Ghana, but before so be pre ho train Starlink MTN for mafia Vodafone for more data boy thing we yes say no say who say normal we are maybe bossy. At the end of the video the make man say Starlink officially on be launch Ghana, but in them fan team say so meeting your launch na month ya me boy ya this a government aiding then the Starlink SpaceX ne operate Starlink only Elon Musk ne woni SpaceX patriota say na adwuma mo ye ne say o provide internet access at the amount to say bia MTN Vodafone for my internet here Starlink so here Starlink bit me provide the internet here the amount but omo nyina working in different ways you find say oba Vodafone MTN e30 on say you find say wakokro bi so no maka so network ni ho na MP na kokana Vodafone MTN for ba be si pocket to bi no more the amount ho say the normal mo no metimi access internet no but over Starlink na kwakwa say DSTV on strong decoder na ya ba na ya free installer na wa bebo e wo chance ne so amane sa na Starlink na kwakwa ye intimi ni say so okoto Starlink na obeto na dish na de eka ho inti bebo ne say wa decoder na wa free installer na wa ba bebo e wo so be mount wo so na wa check signal no we are wa connect ba we na easy one kasa wetimi install but e bi wo ho why oba na we na this on pay installer na yede on be install emfa ma nti we normal launch in Ghana emfa on ba bia o to say bia wo be kukuro bia o say internet imponi ho Vodafone ni ho MTN ni ho but e ho no offer Starlink equipment na de ko na akoko mount accommodation wo ho to say bia o kukuro bia o say internet cry bad wo but o so man bobo mo strong dish na DSTV dish still amutini de omutini hwe but me share a full 20-minute video la may explain how Starlink net here when be so na Starlink and the first receive signal or send the signal like may a full 20-minute video explaining the baby what here na internet packages net saying so o Starlink internet packages in your unlimited is do 400 cedis every month be any unlimited but every month be unlimited but over MTN na you MTN packages say obi your vendors give more come ton packages in about 10 gig obetin 50 Ghana cedis like ebi wo teachers for bundle ya teachers for year nti ultimi one kasa wo package ba Starlink no unlimited nti that means say one kwa na wo na won share that you see internet gidi bia na me sure say Starlink will be a good choice because if you are on a walk on share you see internet get I didn't know push Starlink but I never couple me when say before Starlink officially never Ghana hano me just say MTN Vodafone and na e30 omo nyina be release 5G our Ghana before so officially on never Ghana so man release 5G our Ghana higher one here between everyone depend on Starlink because Starlink internet speed what the Starlink internet speed in compare say MTN for omo use Nigeria me share me tahe omo videos no MTN for launch omo 5G and I say Vodafone and I say I more launch omo 5G na what they compare Starlink na anya de obi a connected to 5G no obetimi download it faster than nipa no use of over 5G ne so no MTN Vodafone mu nyina mu nim sa de we nyina nti bi gidi se on be launch 5G nti by 2024 no we say network provider some Ghana hena no omo nyina be launch 5G and ade ba kwen say nyina ye hu ne say Starlink ade se o connect ma like o connect adapter say bi ya decoder ya UCI o connect to modem light o internet na article but you have to fan treatment unlike say your MTN Vodafone you modem light go internet need me e continue but of course some remote areas be or modem light internet need to call then there was a 5 minutes time no nothing about I did be my witness me call some remote areas to be me witness CBB about me sure say a power switch but power switch ni delay kakaiden e wo nti me sure say network providers number working on but Starlink na dey modem light ultimately so into that means easy before the bar out say you be doom light and opa you be do makwa see we you do this 30 days I saw the tweet him say that 1 month no Starlink no internet no access na between akono ultimately nko bebre sa anti sanity you power or connected to say router na then dish no wo to say e work it to say decoder na how illustration it here no work it to say decoder na nti omudum light awon ne ntimi so nti e work it to say decoder and that means say enso tata ba bi enso tata o internet ni be slow down because you use DSTV you strong you use enso to won't say scratches be a bum. Tachata say, Sana Starlink in the city. Starlink networking and a customer support. Not unlike say one year boss 100 na ya free MTN for na any omo akasa we will meet me di omo rough the Starlink here access kwan abetimi afa so a any omo no very hard ultimate creative support ticket kra na according to created binom ebetimi di 1 month kra no mo yede omo reply nti fasade no tweeting nti unya problem kra wo ebi our router Starlink na bedding so betimi reach your customer support unlike say MTN na one kasa go betimi call office wa ubetimi ne omo like why explain the BB actual no nti ya fasade no tweeting no be say Starlink na kasa ne boy say cause the when say e code is strong yeah e kota na nyina package ne kai 300 cedis first plan 150 cc ya 400 na 350 Ghana cedis no Starlink no o Ghana haya o best spend not less than 6,000 Ghana cedis. So we talk the days the router na we best spend not less than 6,000 Ghana cedis. Not less than 6,000 Ghana cedis. Inti ebi a we MPB na we panyin bi na remote areas bi hihye wase a na wabo MTN ni Vodafone for omo internet na still na omo internet a Starlink na ba me sure say we wetimi ato Starlink ebi a be 10 na okakobobobo ama omo wo sa area ona odi ahye assemblyman answer say password ni kwan ya ometimi afa so connect ni nti ade bia eno so MPB na waye willing so be serve ni community omo shenase bia no obetimi take advantage of Starlink no na officially ni da ben na Starlink bagana Starlink okom website wo na ko say order omo ka cho say 2024 third quarter of 2024 in the third quarter na year July August in September this month we no Starlink for betimi official betimi launch e Ghana ha but nyina say me di kan me video no first na me di kan na me nyina begina apan so and at the same time some because last time me post be about Starlink na ma for do na case Starlink ba MTN be ko Vodafone for nyi adwuma but okay no mama bobo so nyina ohwa ya DB Starlink ba beji MTN and Vodafone for adwuma until you comment and a photo video na say adibi again for Starlink and adibi again for MTN for year and from brand yeah shows a video about Starlink MTN Vodafone and I30 go no network providers no make me read the comments no if you are doing share or suggestion be our edit network providers video no only edit video na say adibi and follow tech in Facebook YouTube and subscribe to channel me the videos people me the videos here o Ghana ha bia de bia onim ade na wo ye no